Well, everyone is happy here at Old Trafford for the time being. I say that because the sun is shining brightly. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's the Vipers against the Blades.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
A real attacking intent from the Vipers. Shaping to shoot. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Keen to take it short here. Makes the move to the inside. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Now she could do a bit of damage. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Shaw. Now Harry Kane. It's a perfect challenge. Wesley Said. He's in behind. And really top-notch goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is absolutely brilliant from the keeper.
Well, no danger now. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Brighton. Shaw. Now the Vipers might be able to profit. Can they get themselves in front here? And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. Luis Javier Suarez. Chance to cross. Must be. And a goal! And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's the Blades versus Rangers.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And a look at the starting 11 for Blades.
Well, if they're going to play with a front two in this 3-5-2 system, they have to make sure they play as a pair and link up at every opportunity. If they do, they're going to be a real handful.
Options in the centre. Interception to snuff out the danger. And here's the starting 11 for Rangers.
Well, I'll always say it, but this 3-5-2 system is only effective if the wing-backs play well. If they can press high up the field and be an attacking threat, they should
sorry, Stuart, look at this! Oh, strong hand on the ball. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. And he has options available. Stopped a certain goal. Really good challenge. Ryan Burke. Rashford unable to hold it. Well, now it's Rangers' turn. Naz. Oh, good vision. And he's found a bit of daylight. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Kane. Trying to open them up. Oh, might be. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Rangers restarting the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Can they come up with a response? Pervis Estupinian. She's made a really good intervention there. Rangers charging forward with options available. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Shaw. And teammates around him. Mane. Electing to shoot. That is how to keep it out of the net. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Big chance. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Pervis Estupiñán. Estupiñán. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And the West. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. It's looking promising. Must be missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Rashford. Toure. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. He's in with a chance. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Oh, good play, this. Gives it a go. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. But he's gone short with it. Mane. Sadio Mane! And in with a real chance. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Mane. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Sadio Mane now. Burke. It's opening up for them. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Oh, splendid skill. Chance to finish. Well, she really wanted to make it a double and would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, she's been really good today. A constant threat to this defence.
Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. That's a good-looking ball. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
He takes aim. Well, not too far away at all, but getting underneath it ever so slightly. Khadija Shaw. Marcus Rashford. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Mane. Determined defending. Well, the keeper grabs it. Guru Reiten. Shaw. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Mane. Good work by the Blades to win possession. Room to roam for Rangers. Can he finish them off? Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Nice weight on the pass. Mane. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Oh, she was razor sharp.
Signore e signori, siamo lieti di dare il benvenuto al nuovo allenatore.
A new beginning, the opening match day of the season, and a keen sense of optimism enveloping everyone. Who will come out on top? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And there are few more enjoyable days on the football calendar than opening day in Serie A. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, there's a real buzz around the ground for this opening game. Promoted last season, I, along with many fans I spoke to, expect them to just about avoid the drop. Let's hope that's the case.
And so the battle commences. The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, but they can't allow their centre forward to become too isolated.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from Serie A. Stuart, your expectations? He's in position. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, it's a 5-3-2, really, because both wing-backs are more defensively minded, which could leave the front two without any service from the wide areas. That could be a problem for them.
And quick thinking defensively. And really pressing their opponents. And he's in. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Hassan Kamara. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Untidy in possession. In with a chance. Can he finish? And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Who can they pick out? Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
And they do like to press whenever they can. It's got to be! Brilliantly blocked! Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Well, both sides encountering difficulties. Can he do it? And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Saraga. Oh, he's given us away. And he's made headway. Well, a wild swing at the ball in the end. That was what it amounted to. And giving the ball away. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Oh, good-looking run. But no damage done, that's the main thing. And passing it through. That's excellent defending following the cross. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. After their start to the season, these fans will be fairly happy, I think. They've shown plenty of quality going forward. They've looked well organised, and I think they have a decent team spirit.
And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Delivering it. Could still be dangerous. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Candelone. Couldn't keep it. Rafael Leao. Well, real excitement here. I say that because it's his long-awaited debut coming up. What should we be looking for from him, Stuart?
Well, they were looking a bit thin in the middle of the park. They had to reinforce, and it's a good bit of business in that sense. It'll be interesting to see how he settles in. It can take time, but hopefully he'll get off to a quick start.
And teammates around him. Pulisic. Might be a chance here. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Lacazette. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Well, a really good run. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Steered out of play, and a throw-in coming up. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Perfect challenge. Pulisic. Joao Felix. Joao Felix. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Rafael Leao. He's in with a chance. It has to be, surely. Well, what a glorious chance to grab the first goal of the contest.
Well, you have to say that's a wasted opportunity to get their noses in front here. Golden opportunity.
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. That is that for the first half here. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Felix. Really good build-up, but no end product. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Real chance. Well, a fantastic counter-attack as they move through the gears, but not a brilliant end product.
Well, everything looked good until the finish, but that shows how dangerous they are on the break.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Rafael Leao. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
The reported figure of around £45 million seems to be a fair deal, but he'll certainly need to settle in quickly. There'll be a lot of pressure on him to hit...
Stuart, they might be onto something. Must put it away. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and as you can see, it's a simple finish in the end. The keeper is so exposed, though. What can he do about that?
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Joao Felix. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Will he find the net? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, they've lost the ball. Difficult to stop him. Can he finish this? That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. And they're making a change. Walker. Good tackle. Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, might be. It's there for him. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Three goals without reply. 15 minutes left for play. Pulisic. In with a chance. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV, and I very much hope you can join us.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
Saved, but still a chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Oh, breezing past him. In position. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Joao Felix. Tajani Reinders. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And he's broken free. Big chance it is. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, it's been a...
Siamo in compagnia del mister per le prime impressioni a caldo sul match appena concluso. Ringraziamo il mister per le...
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And so the match is underway. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And in with a real chance. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. Intelligent threaded pass here. Must be. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
One 0 then. He's going forward well here. And a good-looking ball. Oh, it could be. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Good tackle, taken away. Oh, big chance! Well, not to be, and they need to get going in an attacking sense here.
Well, in their position, this sort of chance needs to be taken.
Perfect challenge. It is to be a throw-in. Retaining possession proving difficult. And space to cross it. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Suat Serdar. Well, taken away, he won the ball. And he's made headway. And it's got to be a goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No one. This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on... Well, we should be in for a night of drama here at the home of Manchester City. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from Champions League Match Day 1. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Bernardo Silva plays with Jack Grealish in the wide positions, and providing the main goal-scoring threat today is Erling Haaland. And I believe a goal has gone in at the Metropolitano. Who has scored it, Alex Scott?
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. They've scored the opener here with 6 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Leonardo Candelone. Genuine chance. And that's a very good parry.
Well, so close to seeing an early goal here. It's a great save, you have to say.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. And offside it is. Good pressure to regain possession. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And support available. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Or can they exploit the space out wide? Real chance. Must be. Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well, that's really wayward. His technique completely let him down there.
Jack Grealish. Significant acreage for City to run into. Good-looking move. Grealish. Right, a goal has gone in at the Parc des Princes, I'm just hearing. Alex Scott has all the information for us.
It's a goal for PSG. It was a breathtaking finish, a shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. They're the first on the score sheet here with 29 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Really good challenge. Rodri. Nunes. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Rodri. Now, who can he play it to? Retaining possession proving difficult. And quick thinking defensively. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. Well, you tend to think Kevin De Bruyne dominates. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Bernardo Silva. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And a goal at the Metropolitano. Alex Scott with an update.
And it's another goal for Atletico Madrid. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 49 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Grealish. Haaland, he's in behind. Superb chance. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Potential opportunity for Manchester City to take the lead. Corner kick it is. Played over. Still possibilities. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. How about the cross? Very quick thinking there. Now, can they hit them on the counter? And Manchester City will go to their bench. Gvardiol. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. High pressing and good high pressing.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so, and are looking really threatening every time they go forward. Another now, and that would put the game to bed.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Trying to open them up. He's managed to get in behind. Opportunity still there. He's missed the chance, and they're still behind, Stuart.
Well, you always hope for one more big chance in a game, and that was it. Not sure they'll get another now.
Decisive in the tackle, and a throw in here. Mateus Nunes. And news of a goal in the Atletico game. Alex Scott, who has scored.
And it's another goal for Atletico Madrid. They're now behind by 1 with 80...
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the flight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that.
And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? And there goes the final whistle. Well, they have to settle for a point each, at least both sides. And they kick off here. Real chance. Must be. Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well,
Our cameras on one man. He scored 4 in his last 3. What will he produce today? Stay with us on EA TV. Hello everyone and welcome to Florence, a city that attracts so many visitors on an annual basis. Of course, there are many who come here for the football. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from Serie A. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. 2 good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
A real opening now. Throw-ins given. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start for them.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Marie. Pongracic. And Keane. Really good challenge. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, goal scorers thrive on confidence, and he's certainly got an abundance of that at the moment.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score! What a save! Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
Possession lost by Fiorentina. Well read to ease the pressure. Moise Keane. And Fiorentina have it back now. Pongracic. Keane. Clean challenge. Well, attacking possibilities. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And won the ball, apparently. And defending as a unit. A danger here as he runs at them. And we will have just one additional minute. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in... So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And a strong tackle. Real chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Gozens. It's with Robin Gozens. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Of course, stats don't always tell the story, but on this occasion, they certainly do, because they haven't been good enough in the top third of the pitch. And I'm not sure we're going to see anything change here.
Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he seemed happy about the move based on the interviews, talking about how he wants to finish his career at the club. Seems like a shrewd bit of business to me.
Oh, look at this, they must score! Tremendously strong in the tackle. They've got it now, what can they do? Fine cross into the middle. Well, no problems defensively. And it's opening up. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Moise Keane. Albert Gudmundsson. What can they produce on the flank? This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it. He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
More football from Serie A coming up here on EA TV.
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
Surely now. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Ranieri. Working really well as a team to regain possession. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Might work out. Real chance. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, today just wasn't good enough. They lacked a cutting edge, they played too slowly, and they made many mistakes at the back. It was
Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start.
Real chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they... The man to watch. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul? Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this opportunity. It is. Big chance it is. Oh dear. A moment to forget all about, I think.
Well, he has to do a lot better there. He's gone for power, but he's completely miscued it.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, in this shape, their 2 holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the 2 centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Oh, the threat is there. Now, was that the denial of a goal-scoring opportunity? It falls on the referee to decide. And it is an early shower for him. Red card.
Well, the outcome was never in doubt. That was always going to be a sending off.
Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, I'm sure the visitors will be thinking about claiming all 3 points here, Stuart. They do know that if results go their way, they could end the day at the summit. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Oh, what a wonderful chance for the opening goal.
Well, that was a great chance. They should be in front now.
Marusic. Iata. Wasteful from Torino. Chances on. Togni. Well, you can probably see why we're
Derek,
focusing.
what a great opportunity.
Could be. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Che Adams. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And he's made headway. Surely. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Ricci. Dembele. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And he's broken free. Couldn't quite hang on. That is that for the first half here. And now they get the ball rolling. Oh dear, a moment to forget. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Candelone. Just the challenge that was required. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Togni. Well, that'll be a free kick. So making the substitution now. And the danger cleared. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Good-looking sequence. Can he finish this? Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Marusic. Torino couldn't hang on to it. Can he find the right pass? Togni. Oh, he's through here! And danger still. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
And he might be through here. It has to be, surely. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Togni. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. This looks promising. And full marks for the precision there.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And that's a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? But the keeper takes command. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. And the referee blows for a foul. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, the fans are right to expect more. The tempo of their passing was too...
And they kick off here.